If I am as late as your DoorDash or Uber driver with this video, leave a comment and a like down below. Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're gonna showcase the boy, Goku and Vegeta. Well, the boys actually, Goku and Vegeta. I have not been able to properly do a video on them just because I did already, but it's not a proper showcase the way that I wanted to showcase it, right? But I guess, I mean, we could bring this team. Let me copy it over here. What we can do, right, is I can bring this team. Let me put it on showcase. We can bring this team out, and then we can just go over to the Divine Wrath Immortal Will event. Granted, maybe that event might not be the best for them, but we can actually just go ahead and see the best of both worlds, right? We can see how well the base form Goku and Vegeta card can really be, and then of course we can also see and compare how well the Super VEGITO side of things can really be. So yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into that and see how well it goes for us. We actually get them on slot 1 pretty good. Let me turn off these. We will have intros so I can play those. But yeah, Goku and Vegeta, of course, these guys came out at the same time frame when the banners came out. Of course, what was I doing? I was doing the showcases for Boo. We went to the Red Zone fights. Then we got shafted again and again and again and again and again, trying to pull this. But we should be fine now. We should be okay. I'm a little bit of a pickle here because we could die here probably. All right, so we got the Battle of Wits leader. Category Key plus 3. HP attack and defense plus 180%. He also shares Majin Buu Saga as well for the leader skill. They're getting a stack in defense and a 50% raise in attack just for the turn. The defense is, of course, infinite stacking. And the attack, the greatly raising attack, is for 1 turn only on both of their super attacks. So 6.9 million, pretty good. The difference is 1 causes colossal damage to the enemy, which is the 12 key, and the 18 key causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Pretty good. So, wow, triple super turn. Okay, boys. All right. Okay, so the big caveat for this, right? These units, wow, okay. They almost give us 4. That's interesting. That's a pretty nice starter turn there. So at the beginning of things, they get key plus 2, attack and defense plus 200% on their passive. They get an additional, they get an additional key plus 2 per type keeps you obtain. They get 30% damage reduction flat out on their base stats. On their base, on their passive. They're able to launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. This is bad if we don't dodge. Okay. It's this type of showcase that we're doing, huh? No, I wanted to pop the intros, man. God dang it. It's not every day that you get to see Super Saiyan 3 Goku's intro. Only seen it once, and it was just me recording the showcase. They're able to get a 30% chance to crit. They have an additional attack and defense plus 50%, and they're able to launch an additional super attack for 1 turn when from the character's entry turn, or when HP is 77% or more at the start of the turn. So the next turn, you guys will see we're under 77% HP, so we will be able to see maybe that is it. That is not going to be in effect because we're under 77% HP. They're also able to get an additional chance of performing a critical hit plus 20%, and they're able to reduce damage received by 20%, so they get an extra 20% damage reduction if HP is 50% or more when attacking. So we are basically losing a little bit of damage reduction just because of this whole fact that Super Saiyan 3 Goku just got slapped by Super. So we'll keep leaving them on rotation. Of course, I do want to have them linked up with this Gohan. They do have power bestowed by God. If you know the fusion link, which is VEGITO, they do have power bestowed by God as well. So this is not a good rotation in terms of key. Key is not pretty favorable on this one. So we'll leave it like that. Of course, we can be able to transform into the Potara fusion. We'll see how much damage this does. That actually killed us, okay. I blame Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku on that one. God dang it. All right, I messed up. One of the bloopers, I guess. I was supposed to say, all right, kids, we got the proper rotation set up here. Well, not proper rotation setup, but we're back in it. We're at full HP, so we're not going to get clapped up here. So, as you guys heard, because of the passive skill from the Goku and Vegeta, we're going to have the extra 20% damage reduction because of our HP being at 50% or more when we're able to do an attack. Also going to get the additional chance, or the additional super attack basically for one turn there. So yeah, pretty good. I also showed you guys the intro animation for Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I hope you guys don't get tired of that, because I certainly am not tired of that. But yeah, we will have more opportunities to see our boys Goku and Vegeta. I feel like just to put it on a basic summary of things, Goku and Vegeta seem to be a little bit defensive now prior to their ECA. They were not as, what do we say, defensive, right? They only had the 30% damage reduction, and that was it. They didn't get any additional like defensive stats or defensive capabilities. But now they're getting the extra 20% damage reduction just because of your HP being at 50%. And, you know, they're able to get an additional attack and defense. They're able to get additional super attacks, which is very helpful for this character. Not only that, the VEGITO side of things is going to be a lot more damaging. This man is just going to toss out chances of doing crits. I think they're going to be very, very high. And he's just going to be doing a lot of damage. I feel like that is what VEGITO is capable of doing, not only with his counters, but with his super attacks. We'll be able to see that maybe on the next few turns here. I decided just to go into this long fight. I was almost about to curse there. Because of the fact that you need to be under 77% HP in order for you to see VEGITO. In a team like this, in this team composition, you could see it. It's just a matter of like making sure that if you're taking damage, just make sure that you take the necessary amount and not more than you need. Because if you do, you might, lose the fight and have to do this all over again. So we will see if somebody from this team is able and capable of taking a little bit of damage, and then we can just jump forward and be able to see VEGITO and his transformation. I haven't tested out VEGITO or any of these guys like in the top fights. I've done the Buu Saga Red Zone. I've attempted the second stage multiple times, but I've been trying to clear it just with the time limit mission, and I haven't been able to use any other teams. I haven't been able to do any other runs with it, which is my bad. I apologize for that. I haven't been able to properly attempt it yet. But the only reason I've been just like flabbergasted at just launching myself at it is because I want... Look at that defense, bro. 558k defense there? That is nuts. Remember, they are stacking their defense, and they only greatly raise their attack for one turn. Do I want to... Let me do this. Of course, this is not a Super Saiyan 3 Goku showcase, but I do want to put him in the line of fire there. If in any case, maybe we can take some damage. I know that in the end here, our boy Super Saiyan 3 Goku ain't gonna let us down, right? I kind of want to stun Rose, because if we do take a super, we die. I don't know how well equipped. How's my Goku has to be full dodge, right? 18 dodge, bro, and he has not dodged a singular time I run them on many of these events, man. But we shall see if our boy is able to dodge or not. 7.5 million, again, 50% raise in attack. They don't get any like cumulative attack power on their passive. So long as you're just receiving an attack, you do get the additional attack buff. So of course, before getting hit, which we didn't, we could get an additional attack power there. Actually, no, wait. Am I reading? No, I'm reading VEGITO's. I'm reading VEGITO's passive. So no, we don't get any additional stats upon getting hit. It's just VEGITO. So, well, we need to wait and see if we are able to get a decent turn with our boy VEGITO, or Goku and Vegeta card. And I mean, he's doing pretty good. The basis of this character is just have. Would you super ring? Okay, that's fine. The basis of this character is just to have him, you know, be a defensive juggernaut. Whereas if you want to go over to just the more offensive side of things, you just transform with Vegito, and that's it. Again, the problem arises with the HP threshold. You need to be under 77% HP or less in order for you to transform into Vegito. It's kind of the opposite to the Gogeta character, which is the time limit leader that I keep thinking about, because I'm using him up against the Boo Red Zone. Is that he needs to be 77% HP or above. Of course, we're not taking damage. Okay. I'm also bringing this Gohan because just for the memes, bro. Not only that, we are constantly stunning this Zamasu, so he's not able to do anything at all to us. So that is a problem. At some point, I might just have to redirect my attacks to Goku Black, but not to the point that I can finish him off, but to stop stunning Zamasu, because he can also do some damage to us in order for us to dip below a certain HP threshold and get the transformation. But I guess we can see one more turn on Goku and Vegeta side of things, and then I'll skip over to whenever our HP is low enough for us to transform into Super Vegito. That is our only problem, our only concern. This team, I haven't done any runs off camera. I haven't been able to do any type of shenanigans with them because I'm just link leveling the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I did his showcase, what was that, earlier today? Yeah. I did his showcase earlier today at 55%. So he, like I said, he looks very, very solid, even at 55%. I should have done a friend lead video, right? So just taking him as a friend lead. That's what I should have done instead of like attempting to run him on the whenever I pull him, right? So that was my bad. So if you guys were waiting for that, I apologize. Goku, I'm not gonna give you a super attack, buddy. We'll leave Zamasu unstunned. How about that? He's gonna heal, so we're gonna get that in right there. There's the additional normal. Got some crits here. Okay. All right, so we did not stun our boy. 7.5. Yeah, he's consistent, like staying at that range of 7 million attack stat. Again, he's stacking defense, so the more super attacks we get, the better. On both of his super attacks, he's stacking defense. So that you know, I'm an advocate for defense. I love defense stacking. Defense is very good. We're also getting, as you guys saw, we got that hit. So, what do we get per hit? Well, when receiving an attack, we're not getting anything. But I think you guys saw the icon for the damage selection. That is what happened. It's still stunned. Okay, that's a problem. All right, so I'm not gonna super attack. Maybe should I? I'll do this last turn, and then we will skip. So we've seen enough footage of the base form Goku and Vegeta. We're just constantly stacking attack over and over and over again. So I'm hopeful that we can get supered by somebody. I know that Goku, the Super ECA Super Saiyan 3 Goku, has lost his start of turn abilities where he's able to get a lot of defensive stats. So those defensive stats have lowered a little bit. So we are able, yeah, he's at 9 million. So we are able to possibly maybe take some damage here by a super attack. No, that's fine. This Goku, who was it? No, so it was Goku and Vegeta who took 550k from Rose. And keep in mind that we only had 30% damage reduction. We didn't have the additional 20%. Please, super! Oh my god. Okay. yeah, I'll pause here and I'll be right back whenever we can transform with our boy Vegito. Okay, so we're on turn 5. Don't worry, we went a little bit backwards there. We just happened to die. But finally, we got enough damage that we took, and we're still alive, for us to be able to trigger this active skill transformation here. So let's go ahead and pop and see our boy Vegito once more. Super Vegito is here, man. Now he... oh, man. It's just the same way that I mentioned for the Super Boo. It's just so nice that they brought these ECAs back into here, right? So they made it so freaking amazing that they brought these ECAs early onto the game. So let's go ahead. I don't want to risk it too much. I don't want to die. We're at 650k defense here. And both of these guys are supering on slot 1 there. I mean, we are only going to take 1 super attack, but it's going to be tight disadvantage here. Do we do it? Do we just put Vegito on slot 1? Yeah, I don't want him to die, though. Yeah, I'll leave Gohan to take the hits. And we'll let Vegito cook here. So Vegito, once he pops out, he gets full HP. He guards all attacks for 3 turns. I actually could have put him on slot 1 because he's guarding with 650k defense there. He's getting Ki +5 and attack and defense plus 250% and has a high chance of performing a critical hit. He is also getting an additional chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% within the same turn with each attack performed. So the boy is just going to be a crit machine. I do have to change this in potential system though. 10 million. Remember, we are getting power bestowed by God. There's a pretty common link with Gohan and the Potara units. Actually, Piccolo as well. We got the counter there. Perfect. We're getting some crits there too. 2.6 million, by the way, with guaranteed crits, basically. Oh, man. He's getting attack plus 30% within the same turn after receiving an attack. He's getting 30% damage. Dude, we could have put him on slot 1, guys. Why didn't you guys tell me? We could have put him on slot 1. He didn't take any damage. No, it's not your guys' fault. It's my fault because I didn't read. This is what happens. Every Dokkan, every Dragon Ball fan suffers from this, right? They don't know how to read. So I did not read the assignment. So they're getting 30% damage reduction. They also get an additional 30% damage reduction if those attacks are normal attacks. So if we put up on slot 1 where we got supered there, we could have gotten 30% damage reduction with 650k defense and guard. So that would have been nice. He's able to counter normals, of course, with tremendous power. You guys saw 2.6 million it was with crits guaranteed, basically. Now, I wouldn't say guaranteed. It's just that his crit chance is very high to that point that he's just going to crit most of the time, if not all of the time, if he gets attacked by a normal. He's getting additional Ki +2 per keys he obtained. And he's getting an additional attack and defense plus 77%. And he's able to foresee enemies' super attack for 10 turns from the character's entry turn. So we got the Scouter available for us, which is very good. This team is just going to be very solid now, the Majin Buu Saga team. The last thing that we need in the game is the ECAs for the Super Saiyan... we're actually doing some damage to Rose, so we might finish the fight here, which is a little bit sad, because Rose, of course, is also hitting us. But what was I going to mention? So yeah, we got the Scouter, so we're able to see where the super attacks lie, basically. I feel like I was missing something. No, the ECAs, right? The ECAs for Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku and the Super Saiyan 2/Majin Vegeta ECAs. those could not come anytime sooner, man. I wish that they can bring those in here. 11.4 million right there. Remember, we are getting a 50% raise in attack and defense, both on 12 key and 18 key for the turn for our boy Vegito there. We're also just, yeah, demolishing Rose. Bye, Rose. Thank you for finishing us the fight. Yeah, Vegito, he looks good. I like him. He looks very solid. He seals super attack on his 18 key there as well, so not bad at all. I would say, of course, this is so let me just go into the main screen and we can talk about this. All right, so that was a Super Vegito showcase, I guess you can call it. The way that I wanted to structure this video was to show you guys the power and the capability that Goku and Vegeta can have defensively, but also the offensive capabilities that Super Vegito is able to bring to the table. For one side here, while I was trying to get myself into a very low HP stat, so we can be able to fuse into Super Vegito, I saw Goku and Vegeta's defensive stats, man, and we got to close to over actually no, not close to, we got over 1 million defense with this character, with just them constantly super attacking. They're stacking defense, so it's not gonna be that difficult. Them doing 3 super attacks on the turn, and my build sucks. I do need to change this build. I made it more crit focused because of Vegito's side of things, but it seems as though since they granted Vegito more crit chances to the point that he's just guaranteed critting all the time, or again most of the time, I don't feel the need to give him more crit than he already has. So I might have to change his in potential system a tad bit. I just need to get the stones in order for me to do that. But yeah, very solid defensive unit here on base. They are just absolutely insane. They're getting basically 50% damage reduction, of course, granted that your HP is at above 50% HP or 50% HP, right? And of course, you are able to get some extra defensive stats if you're at 77% HP or more. You're just getting the flat out 30% damage reduction. Add that to the defense that you're able to stack. And this character, right, by the way, you can have a 70% chance to do the additional. And he gets, what is that, another, I think he gets a guaranteed super attack on his passive if your HP is 77% HP or more, which is absolutely great. And then, of course, if you're just in a dire situation where you're just like, oh my god, I need to kill this guy right now, then, but lo and behold, dude, just go into this guy, you're gonna heal up. He has guard, he has damage reduction. Of course, the guard is for 3 turns, but it's still very solid. And even at that time frame, you guys saw that after transforming, we were above 600k HP, not 600k defense, not HP, with damage reduction and guard. So this guy wasn't gonna get touched, at least for the beginning of the fights there. So very, very solid, very, very good unit. I like him too. The thing is, though, you have very many options, right? I could have run him on Vegeta's team, and I feel like that would have been solid, right? I did this variation. Where is it? Did I? I might have changed it, but it's basically just Vegeta with the with Goku and Vegeta there, right? So you have the, like, Vegeta providing the Super Saiyans category, that 200%. For this character in particular. And not only that, they share 4 links together with the new Vegeta, as you guys can see on the overlay. I should have actually just run him on Vegeta. He could have been popping off even more in that aspect of things, because his links are very strong. But Vegeta shares most of the links, right? Instead of just bringing in like Gohan or Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which mainly don't share too many links together. But keep in mind, I am planning to do more showcases. It's just that I gotta look for the time and sit down and properly get them done and executed. It's just unfortunate that I've only been able to do like these main showcases during the nighttime, and I sometimes get a little bit tired. But it is what it is. But do not fear, I will be back for more Vegito shenanigans, so do not worry about that. But let me know down in the comments below your thoughts about this character, this EZA. Again, I'm a little bit late, I know, I'm sorry. Just like the initial phase of the video, if you feel like I'm being late with these things, that's fine. I'm just putting these out there for people to enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. I can be able to properly see how strong the actual Vegito characters are. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of our boy Vegito. He looks very, very strong. I like him. It will be pretty interesting to test him out on some of these events for the new Red Zone, which of course we're bound to get more stages on the Majin Buu Saga Red Zone, but we will see. All right, enough ranting. I apologize. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.